Well, we love the Mac. The Mac's a great machine, and there's certainly plenty of them out there, so there's a market opportunity for sure. I think there are a lot of people that own Macs that are hungry for game software. And although we haven't yet developed an original product on the Mac first, it certainly makes sense to take a successful product like IndyCar racing or NASCAR racing and port it to the Mac. When you do a port, the risks are reduced. You don't have the factor of wondering whether it's going to have any appeal at all to the market, and it's a matter of economic sense. Well, there's certainly business advantages. You can leverage marketing efforts, marketing dollars spent across both platforms. For instance, you can, in a single advertisement, advertise the same game on both platforms, and that makes a lot of sense. And then just the general PR and word of mouth about a game will spread across platforms as well, and that's probably the most important type of marketing that we do, or that we have, is people recommending games to each other. Well, it's really hard to tell. This is our first attempt at a Macintosh product, so it's going to depend a lot on how well the product does. But you can be sure that if the product does well, and I'm expecting that it will, that we'll be back with more. Not likely, like I said, to do an original product on the Mac just yet, but we'll certainly be porting products to the Mac, and whenever possible, releasing simultaneously on the Mac.
The PowerPC processors, especially with the 604 and the 620 coming out next year, the future's really bright. You're not going to see performance like that coming from Intel for quite some time. And yes, I do believe the PowerPC saved Apple. If they had stuck with the 68,000 architecture, even the 68060, they'd be mediocre. They'd be dealing at the same level as Pentium or even a little slower. But with the PowerPC, they basically can blow them out of the water. The PowerPC is going to enable us to do things that we couldn't do. We couldn't even conceive of doing a couple of years ago. An example of that is in IndyCar 2 with the speech recognition features we put in. You just couldn't do that even 2 years ago, even on the AV Max, the Quadra 840, for example. But with the with the PowerPC and the 604 boxes, we can do some pretty amazing stuff. The most Mac-specific feature we're adding to IndyCar 2 is the speech recognition, the pit radio. So basically, I can be driving around the track and I can talk to my pit crew, giving them orders for what I need done to the car when I pull into the pits the next time. In the DOS version, you do this through a series of F keys and spaces and tabs, and it's very confusing. And if you're doing 130 miles an hour around a road course, it's really, really hard to do that and drive at the same time. Whereas in the Mac version, I have a press to talk key. I can be driving along, hold the press to talk key down, I can just say things like, don't fix damage, don't change left tires, set wing to 5 degrees. And when I come into the pits, the pit crew will do exactly what I've told them to do. And I haven't had to take my mind off the road to do it. The coherency of the Macintosh toolbox. The toolbox on the Mac, even though it's evolved over a number of years, has maintained a certain consistency. Features that were in the initial version of the toolbox back in even before 1984 still work well today and work well with the newest parts of the toolbox. It enables us to program now for future Macs and be assured that it will work on future Macs?
One of the primary things one of our primary goals has been accuracy. And in a simulation, as opposed to an arcade game, we wanted all of the details about the track, the textures of the track surface, the walls, the concrete walls, the grass textures, the vehicles on the side, grandstands, buildings, to be as accurate as possible. In fact, we've had people watch videos, and our artists watch videos of races and do the artwork to be as current as possible for 1995, right down to billboards, bridges, any details that are on the tracks, the cars as well. The car is a new car with more polygons so that the surfaces look smoother, closer to the real cars than even than IndyCar 1 was.